V'zehu inyan v'hu Iusheb Pesach ha'ohel kechom hayom, and this is the concept that he sits in the entrance of the tent in the heat of the day, and that Abraham was waiting for guests. That in order to draw down the concept into Malchus, Hanikra Pesach ha'ohel, it's called the entrance to the tent. While Yedei kechom hayom, it's through the concept of the heat of the day. Bechinas hachamim usvat shuka, the concept of the heat and the desire, ashpia, to give. So like Abraham, who wanted to give to guests, that's the chom hayom, that's the heat, in the heat of the giving. Al derech Yosef memasha ha'egel rotze liyanek, hapara rotze lahanik, that more than this, that the calf wants to suckle, the cow wants to nurse it. Parshas like it's spread in Zohar Vayera on the heat of the day, that it says that that's the time when one level draws close to another with desire. That one is opposite the other, or fits with the other. Like it says in another place on the verse, my bread to my fire. That is that the korban, the bread, causes to have the concept of my fire, which is the fire and the heat, that causes the flow to come down. And that is that the concept of man, ish, is a fire and yud, visha, ish, hey, ayin, sham, and the isha, the woman, is a fire with a hey, so you have Hashem's name. So that's the ish that draws down the yud k. Look over there in Zohar. Vayera. And similarly, you can understand the showbread, Shinamar lechem cham, that it says it has to be a hot bread. Biyom hilakcho, on the day that it was taken off. Bishmul Aleph, Simin Kaf Aleph Zayin, Shayacham Tamid, B'neis, that it was always hot, miraculously. Mind me, Zebayoma, Daf Kaf Aleph Sof Amud Aleph, Ukapir Sharav, Avadja Bartanor B'Mishnah, Perik Yud Aleph T'Menachos, Gabi Shnei Shulchanos, Hayu B'Ulam B'Fnim Chulu. Over there in the Mishnah, where it talks about how you had two tables in the Ulam inside. Ubezor Chelik Beis Truma, Kufnun Hey Aleph. Varamaz Sham Bier Ha'inyan Ki HaShulchan Hu La'oram Shachasam Mazon La'olam, and the Ramaz there explains, either in the Mishnah in Kol Ramaz or in the Zohar Truma, the concept of the table is to awaken Hamshachasam Mazon La'olam, to draw down sustenance to the world. The concept of that you enliven them all, like the idea of that you enliven continuously every day the works of creation, and it's called the constant union of Chachma and Bina, that if it was not for this constant union, the world would go back to nothing and naught, as it was, and all flow from the giver to the receiver comes through heat and great arousal. And therefore the showbread was constantly warm, because it represented the heat of flow from above to below that was constant, that could never go away. And And this is the concept of that these three are the sons of Noach, and from these spread out the rest of the earth, that from them is the source of flow. Especially Cham, who's the Avi Canaan, I guess the concept in the land of Israel. Because you have to have three colors, in order so that the strictnesses are included with kindness, through Tiferes, that is in between the kindness and strictness. Look what's brought about the concept of that my beloved is beautiful in the Mamer about how my beloved is beautiful. Or Parshas Bereishis al pasuk v'shem achiv Yuval binyan ha'amud shebin Gan Eden ha'tachtun leGan Eden ha'elyon. And look what's brought in Torah or Bereishis about the pillar that's between the lower Garden of Eden and the higher Garden of Eden. Sheyesh bo gimel gavanim chivar sumak v'yarok, that it has to be colors, the white and the red and the green. That is to say that the pillar is also Yesod. Parshas Noach, Tafayin Aleph Beis. So that in order to connect the higher and the lower and to flow from one to the other, so you have this concept of Yesod, that's the Amud. And look like we're saying here, that the three Gavanim give three Yesod in Noach Ish Tzadik. Vayin Minin Keshes, Bezor Chelik Aleph Parshas Noach, Daf Ayin Aleph, Amud Beis, V'daf Tzadik Ches, Suf Amud Beis, V'bepardis Erech Keshes, V'lukut Torah Ish Parshas Noach, Ubeshin Aleph, B'derush Yehonasan V'David, B'shmuel Aleph. And look at the Mamer about Yehonasan and David. I'm not sure what Shin Aleph is. I don't think it's Shari Ora. And that's the concept of the mitzvah of the Chanukah light, Mishetishka Hachama, from when the sun goes down, until the legs are gone from the marketplace. So what does it mean that the Chama sets? So the Alter Rebbe says, that's the heat of the fire that goes from below to above, to awake and to draw down the revelation of the heat of the sun of Havaya. The Havaya is it's like a concept of like the sunlight. So maybe the Chanukah candle is like the chom, the heat from below. That draws. So anyways, you draw down. Mishetishka Chama. That's when the sun comes down as hashpa, I guess. Like we said before, with my bread to my fire. Mishetishka bechinas chamazu. And what does it mean when this chama sets? That this heat sets kibizman beis hamikdash smolo tachas leroshi. Because in the time of the Beis Hamikdash, the left hand is under my head and the right hand is holding me, is hugging me. Which is not the case now. His right hand has gone back, meaning to say that you do no longer have this hashpah that's likened to the sun. The sun has set. So that's when you have to light the Ner Chanukah. When the sun is set, Val derech Mashikoz b'Zohar, Parshas b'Shalach, Daf Nun Hisov Fumud Beis b'Pirish b'Shuv Havayit Zion. This is like it's brought in Zohar b'Shalach on the verse when Hashem returns Zion to Zion to Chazi. So it says, "Come and see." B'Shait Adis Charav Yerushalayim L'Sata Knesset Yisrael Istarchas. That at the time when Yerushalayim is destroyed below and the souls of Israel are sent away, Salik Malka Kadisha Letzion. So the holy king, goes up to Tzion, v'angidlon l'kabli chulu, and gives them flow or conducts them opposite him. Vayinsham b'pirush Ramaz. Look what the Ramaz says there. V'chinu b'zor Parshas Achrei daf ayin dalet suf amud beis v'nagid le'lekabli, and says the same thing in Parshas Achrei, that he conducts them opposite him. Vaz nikra vai o hoi, and then it's called woe with a vav yud or hey vav yud, o oi or oi with the aleph vav yud. Yain Shem, look over there. And that's the concept of when the sun sets, you no longer have this flow. So then you have the mitzvah. So I'm not sure what the Lashon of Nagi Leil Kavle is. Seems if Yeshuva Vayat Zion seems to be that's when we would have the Ashpa returning. But Nagi Leil Kavle is maybe opposite, far above. You don't have the flow, or maybe the Vai and the Ohoy and the Oi is some kind of flow during Golos. At any rate, that's when the mitzvah is to light the Chanukah candle, as I am mitzvah ladlik near Chanukah laham shichul lahod yichud ha'elyon, to draw down and bring and to draw and bring down the supernal union, ayidei shemenu psila, through the wick, for the oil and the wick, ubeis gavnei, or shuam shachas or milamayla lamata ayidei torah mitzvahs chulu, and the two types of light, which are drawing down light from above to below through Torah and mitzvos. So I guess the two types of light are the dark light and the white light. But this, through the degradative process of creation of the worlds, or in the falling down from level after level, is created the physical heat. Avi Canaan, the father of Canaan, Cham Gashmi Avi Canaan, or even the father of the concept of Canaan. Zeu Kinyan Reisha de Esav, Be'at for the Yitzchak, that's like the concept of the head of Esav, is in the talus of Yitzchak. Or like the face of the lion in the supernal chariot of holiness above, that through the breaking of the vessels, as this gradates down, it creates the physical lion, which is an impure animal. Kitzer, so in short, Inyan Mash, Nikra Eretz Yisrael, Eretz Canaan, so we talked about how the land of Yisrael is called the land of Canaan. The Zohar, Perush Lihios Yisrael, Na'armin Tucha Choshech, and the Zohar explains that it's in order to have the greatness of light from the darkness, Mitain Tahor Mitameh, who will give purity from impurity. Vinyan Canaan Biado Me'ozin in Myanmar, we talked about how in Canaan is, in his hands, is the scales of the seed, and how you no longer will have the Kanani in the house of Hashem. And how the Torah is learned this opposite this. Gimel b'nei Noach, Gimel gavni akeshes. So you have a concept of Kanani and Kedusha, and the sons of Noach are three colors of the rainbow. Only through the falling down of the light, only through that you have the creation of the physical heat, the father of Canaan. And the main life is from the heat. Because blood is the life, the heat inside of us, that revival of the dead, like the sun that Elisha brought back to life. It says that his body became warm again. And the rainbow or the bow is like the flow that shoots like an arrow, to have the light that's sown, and lifting up the covenant through the breeze, through the heat. Is like the groom, and there's nothing hidden from his heat, meaning that the ashpar goes downwards all the way, I guess. And how the entrance to the tent is like the heat of the day, or ganuz bepuma de amma. Avram is I guess Yesod Abba in this context, or is Lelach Milishai, the concept of Yesod, the tent, entrance to the tent, which would be Malchus or Bina. Lechem Cham B'yom Hilakcho, and how you have the Nechem Apanim was warm on the day it was taken, because it's the concept of Ashpa and Mazon, and you have the Chamimus for the Ashpa. You have Yesod, Gimel Gavni, you have the three colors, Yinach Yafa Yodi, and now my beloved is beautiful, Mishitishka Chama Zaya Mitzvah Lahadlik Nir Chanukah Milamayla Lamata. And when the sun goes down, then it's a mitzvah to light the Chanukah candle. It says here from above to below, but inside the paragraph he said that the Ner Chanukah seemed to be from below to above. Or that the hashpa of the Chama is the afterwards you draw down from above to below through the Ner Chanukah. V'yira akbish talshlus mibechinus gvura de kedusha, only to drawing down from the holy gvura v'alidei nefila nisav chom gashmi. Or Cham Gashmi, only through falling down you have the creation of the physical heat or physical Cham Abikanan. And the proof for this is that the three sons of Noach are high concept. The proof for this is in Medrash Rabbah Bereishis Parsha Chavtes al Pasuk Sulim Vayeshev Vayechulu. It says they're planted in the house of Hashem Ekayad L'il Minei, and that refers to what's brought beforehand. Tzaddik katamar yifrach, that the tzaddik will sprout like the palm tree. Bechinas Noach ish tzaddik. That's the concept of Noach, who is the tzaddik, who will flower. Val gimel b'nei Noach nemar bechatzros Elokeinu yafrichu chulu. So it refers to them how that in the courtyard of our Elokeinu we will flower. And Shem, look over there. So just like Noach is tzaddik atama yifrach, so to his sons, the three sons of Noach are the concept of bechatzos Elokeinu, yafrich will flower as well. This is a concept in holiness. The Gemara Sanhedrin Parsha Ches Tav Samachtes Amud Beis Derech Chachmasan Chashiv Lahu, that in the Gemara Sanhedrin it says that it mentions them in order of their wisdom. V'cham kodem liyafes. The Cham comes before Yafes. Zewal derech Shem Cham v'Yafes. Why does it say that? Zewal derech Seder Hamidos Chagas Chulu. That's like the order of the Midos. Chesed Gvura Tiferes. That Shem would be Chesed, Gvura would be Cham, and Yafes is Tiferes. Chulu. The beauty, like he brought the concept of Yafa Rayasi. Misula Katema Shalatos Sham, and we answer the question of the Tosfos there. In Gemara Sanhedrin, Daf Samachtes Amud Beis.